there everyone, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another orchid adventure with me, Maria Young. Okay, so we have an episode for you today that I just really wanted to share with you my top pick orchid for year 2015. Okay folks, so right now I am in my garden and I'm currently reflecting on all of the wonderful orchids that I have had the opportunity to encounter this year and thus far. And oh my, it's been quite an exciting adventure, and I want to share some exciting news because I have selected my top pick for year 2015 Most Favorite Orchid Award. And you're going to see exactly which orchid I have selected, and I am sure you can agree. Okay folks, and without further ado, my number one top pick for year 2015 Most Favorite Orchid is, ta-da! Surprise, surprise folks, indeed, it is a Vanda orchid. Now, this Vanda orchid in particular is called the Ceruleus semi-albiform Vanda. The most gorgeous Vanda I have ever did I mention ever seen. Oh my gosh, when I first seen her, I was like, oh wow, and I knew I was not going to be able to walk out of the store without her. There was no way, no how. I could not believe the color of this Vanda. So gorgeous, so heavenly, so sophisticated, so elegant. Oh my gosh, I could go on and on and on about how gorgeous these blossoms are. Now, upon first glance, as I did, you may assume that this Vanda is a white, of course with a lavender lip. Because in the sunlight, which is pretty amazing about this orchid, this actually has kind of like two different colors just depending on which angle that you look at it at. It actually reminds me of one of those two-tone colors, just depending on where the light is hitting it, it kind of changes colors. But that is what this is similar to, because depending on if you're in bright sunlight or if you're in a more shady area or indoors, this orchid color actually changes. And let me show you. In a lower light setting, you will begin to notice that beautiful light lavender tinge that is kind of an overglaze over the entire petals. And what's even more fascinating than that is if you take an actual closer look at the petals, you will also see that tessellation pattern in that very light lavender color. And what I like to envision this tessellation pattern, I mean, this is what it reminds me of, is kind of somewhat of a webbing or a spider web overlay on this white petal. Also somewhat of a netting within these petals as well. So definitely a very interesting pattern here. And again, depending on how you look at it, if you look at it in bright light, it has more of a white feature, but if you look at it in a lower light setting, it definitely has that lavender, beautiful, whimsical overlay. How precious is that, folks? She is such an amazing orchid. I mean, when I look at her, I can't help but to see sheer elegance. I mean, she is like the princess of all Vanda orchids right here. Very regal, very royal, and very romantic. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is she? And her blossoms are of a great size, very tremendous. Look at the curvature of her petals, folks. Wow, just great quality all the way around. I do not see a single flaw in this Vandaceous orchid right here. She is like an angelic angel. As a matter of fact, I think I will name her Angel, just because she is so heavenly in her appearance, folks. I absolutely love this orchid, and that is why I am indeed awarding her with my most favored Orchid of the Year award 2015. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with my choice? Let me know, folks, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another orchid adventure with me and also my semi-alba Ceruleus beauty right here. I have never seen an orchid like this, and it's just so sophisticated, so elegant. I absolutely love this. I could not walk away. And guys, you already know I'm like Vanda, totally addicted. I need to go to one of those classes and courses, and really it's like, do they have Vanda Anonymous? I mean, I need help right now. I am fully addicted, guys. And wow, I mean, with this though, I am just so happy. I mean, I don't regret anything about this Vanda. I am so glad I got her. But this is going to be my cap, guys, okay? This is going to be my cap. I need you guys to help me. Please do not talk Vanda talk with me, because you know I am a recovering addict. So I need all the help that I can get, because definitely I think this is going to be my cap for this year. I will not be collecting any more Vandas, okay? She's like my 14th variety of Vanda here. So this is it for me this year, perhaps maybe next year, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of the lovely gals and guys that I have currently. And what I wanted to do, and I think I've done that, I wanted to gain enough Vandas to where at every point there should be a Vanda blooming. So as soon as one fades away and goes out, another one will come into bloom, and so I can always appreciate all of my Vandas. And again, you know, I'm going to be taking super duper care of each one of them, because I have learned my lesson with Vandas. Definitely give it the watering requirement, the fertilization, and also the lighting that is required for this Vanda, and you will be rewarded magnificently. And indeed, this is quite a reward right here. Okay guys, I just really had to share her with you. She is absolutely gorgeous. Again, my absolute favorite. And that is it, folks. I just wanted to share with you this beauty, and I really hope that you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful orchid day. Happy growing, everyone, and mwah, love you all.